Hello and welcome to another process update. Today we're going to talk about accessing playbook data to build campaigns. Specifically, we'll look at three key areas: how to access GM playbook data, how to export that GM playbook data, and then how to build campaigns using the left to right technique. Why are we doing this? I'll respond with another question. Who's fishing? More specifically, who in your dealership is fishing for playbook data? Are we fishing for you? Are we fishing with you? Or are you fishing without us? Our hope is that each of you will do three things. 1, identify a resident expert to handle these tasks. 2, ensure your resident expert has the most current version of Excel. And 3, ensure your resident expert has received training in Excel. Let's get started by accessing GM playbook data. Begin by logging on to Global Connect. Global Connect, click on Sales under the App Center. Then once you're in Sales, click on CSSR, Customer Sales and Service Retention. You'll see this screen right here. Take your cursor, lay it over My Results. Playbook Reports will drop down. Click on the Playbook Reports option. Bring you to this screen. Go down to the fourth option from the top, CSV Format Playbook Manifest. Go to the far right, click on View, and that'll get you into the playbook data. Please note that just below that, there's also an option for Small Business Playbook Manifest data, also another great opportunity for marketing campaigns. And this is the view you'll see of a playbook manifest prior to exporting. Speaking of that, let's talk about how to export that GM playbook data. If you look at the right-hand side, you'll see export options. Click on CSV export option. It'll take a few minutes because it's a pretty heavy database. Playbook consists of all customers who bought new from your dealership and still own the vehicle. Often it's several thousand customers or households. It'll take, as I said, a few minutes. Once you get it, you'll see this bar across the middle. Click on Open. That'll get you to a CSV formatted spreadsheet, and I provided an upper left-hand view of the typical spreadsheet, what that looks like. Now it's time to rename and save the file. I know that many of you go directly to your CRM at this point and other locations, other avenues. That's fine. Also, many go to desktop. For simplicity today, we're going to use a desktop example. Click on File, click on Save As, click on Computer, change the file name. I would encourage you to set up a profile, if you will, in each campaign Hometown Chevrolet playbook example with a date, because these build up quickly. Change the Save As type from CSV comma delineated to Excel workbook. That's important to enable you to manipulate the information. Boom. Now you have the view of a playbook Excel spreadsheet. I used fictional data, but that shows you what it looks like. And by the way, it's much wider than the screen allows. Those columns go way far to the right. Now it's time to build campaigns using the left to right technique. It's called left to right because we're talking about the tabs at the bottom of the spreadsheet. We'll start at the left-hand side and work our way to the right. Step 1, maintain the original playbook data in the far left tab. 2, copy that original playbook data from tab 1 to tab 2 and label it master. Step 3, delete all columns in tab 2, the master copy that you do not need to build a campaign. I've learned in my travels that each dealer has different preferences. For example, some like to keep VINs, some don't. Some like to keep last service dates, some don't, and the list goes on. The bottom line is determine what data you need to build a campaign and eliminate everything that you don't need. Once you get there, it's time to filter out customers for specific campaigns. Highlight the top row that go to the number 1 on the far left side, highlight it, go to the top, hit data, and then hit filter, and from there you'll see these arrows. Several filter options. I gave 3 here. Models to target, years of models to target, in market indicator. Again, you have many other options. You simply go down, click select all, that clears it, then go back and re-highlight whatever data you want to maintain. In this case, I just use an example of Malibu Lumina, 2008 to 14, and in market favoring GM. Once you do that, copy your filtered information from tab 2 to tab 3, label it as Malibu, and you have a campaign. Go back to master. Let's say you're working on Silverado, filter accordingly, copy, paste it over to the next tab to the right, call it Silverado, and then finally pull your Equinox, targeted customers, copy and paste again to the right, label it Equinox. Okay, we looked at 3 things today: how to access GM playbook data, how to export that playbook data, and how to build campaigns using the left to right technique. I'll leave you with a deep quote: slow and steady wins the race. Aesop's fable. Can't think of a better quote for data mining. If you need more information or additional support, please contact your process facilitator. Thank you again for your time. God bless Chevrolet, and God bless America.